All right, let's dive in. We're taking a close look at EmCall today.
EmCall!
Phone system that's making things simpler for businesses.
Especially those that are really scaling up.
Or even just moving quickly,
Totally.
We've got a ton of info to sift through.
Oh, yeah.
Their marketing materials, tech specs, even a whole presentation deck.
Nice.
So we're really getting a full picture here.
Sounds like it.
What I find interesting is how they're, framing themselves,
Yeah.
It's not just about being another phone system.
Right.
It's about fixing those headaches that come with growth and costs and that whole how do we manage this thing problem.
Which is a big one.
Huge E for a lot of businesses.
Absolutely.
And they're all about the cloud, which is, well...
Like front and center.
Exactly.
Right.
So picture this.
Yeah.
Your phone system just works.
Correct.
No matter where you are, and you don't need to be a tech whiz to make changes.
I like where this is going.
That's the big promise here.
Got it.
But first, who are these EmCall folks?
So they're EmTech enterprises. Been around since 2005, based in Akron, Ohio.
Huh, Akron, Ohio.
Yeah, and the fact that they've been in the cloud communications game for that long.
That's a while.
Tells me they've pretty much seen it all, ridden the tech waves.
Makes sense.
And
one thing that caught my eye,
yeah.
They really emphasize that U.S.-based support.
Oh, interesting.
They overseas call centers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge sigh of relief.
For sure.
For anyone who's been stuck in phone menu hell.
I've been there.
It's like a black hole.
Oh, totally.
But yeah, for me, it shows they're committed to customer service.
I agree.
Which can make or break your experience with any tech, honestly.
Especially something as essential as your phone system, right?
Oh, absolutely. But let's get to the heart of it. EmCall itself.
Okay, let's do it.
They're calling it a unified communications platform.
Not just phones, huh?
More than just phones, yeah.
Interesting.
It's like they're trying to be that one-stop shop for all things communication, no matter how your business talks to the world.
Or even internally, right?
Or internally. And they're doing pretty well, it seems.
Oh, so...
Over 10,000 businesses and 100,000 users.
Wow, that's a lot of trust they've built.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
All right, so let's talk cloud.
Cloud, let's do it.
EmCall runs on that hosted PBX VoIP model.
Right.
Meaning your phone system isn't a physical box in your office.
No more clunky boxes.
It's living in EmTech's data centers.
Out there in the cloud somewhere.
Exactly, and that's what gives you all that flexibility.
Flexibility.
Desk phones, mobile apps, even your web browser.
So basically anything with an internet connection, right?
Pretty much.
That's wild.
Then the scalability is a game changer.
Scalability, oh yeah.
Growing pains are great problems to have.
For sure.
But your phone system shouldn't add to the stress.
Agreed.
EmCall lets you add or remove users instantly. No more calling the tech for every little change.
That's the dream.
It's about matching the pace of business, right? But of course, the big question with any cloud solution, can you RLAY on it?
The big question.
Right.
Reliability is key.
Absolutely.
Well, their uptime claims are pretty bold, I gotta say.
Oh, yeah.
They're claiming like 99.999% on average.
99.999%.
Which translates to less than 5 minutes of downtime a year.
That's wild.
I know, right?
How do they even manage that?
They've got this network of data centers.
Oh, I see.
Philadelphia, Las Vegas, Ashburn, Dallas.
So it's spread out.
If one goes down, your service just hops over to another one seamlessly.
That's the beauty of a geographically redundant setup.
Exactly. And they even have this automatic rerouting feature.
For what?
If your power goes out or the internet takes a dive.
No way.
Yep. Your business doesn't go radio silent just because of a little hiccup.
That's peace of mind right there.
Big time.
Okay, speaking of things that keep business owners up at night.
Oh, I know what's coming.
Let's talk about costs.
Cost. Always a factor.
Especially when you're growing.
Absolutely.
Well, EmCall hits hard on being cost effective.
They do.
Compared to those old systems where you're buying all that equipment and paying for maintenance.
Right, all those hidden costs.
EmCall's like, nope, it's all in the cloud. You just pay for what you use.
Makes sense.
And the unlimited calling within the U.S. and Canada.
Oh, yeah.
That's a game changer, especially if you're racking up long-distance charges.
Totally. Flips the script on that whole per minute thing.
It does.
And you know what else?
What's that?
They really try to make the whole switching process easy.
Oh, how so?
They have this 5-step process.
Okay.
It's like they hold your hand through the setup.
That's good.
Dedicated project manager, installation, training, the whole shebang.
Makes sense.
They make sure you're comfy before they walk away.
Smart move.
It's all about removing that friction of adopting something new.
Yeah, especially when it's something as vital as your phone system, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay, let's jump into some of these features.
Let's do it.
One that stood out to me was this UC client thing. It's like their communication hub.
Oh, okay.
You can do pretty much everything in there. Calls, video, chat, task management,
Really?
even voicemail transcription.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's about unifying everything.
Right, so you're not bouncing between a dozen different apps.
Exactly. Saves a ton of time.
Especially for businesses that are embracing remote work.
Or have teams all over the place.
Yeah, totally.
And there's the mobile app.
Tell me about it.
Turns your smartphone into your office phone.
Which is pretty much essential these days.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You can make calls on the go, access contacts,
Okay.
and even onboard new users with a QR code.
Really?
Instant setup, no headache.
That's impressive.
It's all about catering to that mobile workforce.
Makes sense.
Your phone system shouldn't chain you to a desk,
I agree.
And their advanced call handling is pretty impressive, too.
Oh, yeah. What do they have?
They've got these multi-layer auto attendants.
Okay.
A dial-by-name directory. Find me, follow me. Call routing based on business hours or holidays, you name it.
So it's all about looking professional.
But also making sure calls get to the right person quickly.
Efficiency is key.
We've all experienced those terrible phone systems.
Ugh, the worst.
It's a surefire way to annoy callers.
Totally.
And then there are the stability features we talked about earlier.
Like the automatic rerouting?
Yeah, the reroute, the geographically redundant setup.
Right.
They even have this thing called prioritized voice traffic, or QoS.
What does that do?
It makes sure your calls are crystal clear and don't get slowed down by other internet stuff.
Makes sense.
It's all about that set it and forget it reliability.
I like it.
And for those of us who like to have control,
Control freaks.
maybe a little, yeah.
Huh?
They have this super user-friendly admin portal.
Oh, nice.
Manage users, track calls, get detailed reports, even pay your bills all in one spot.
That's handy.
It's about giving you the reins, even though the system's out there in the cloud.
I see. So you're not sacrificing control just because it's cloud-based?
Exactly. But you know what?
What's that?
We're just scratching the surface here.
Oh, there's more?
There's so much more to uncover with EmCall,
Can't wait.
especially when it comes to how it can be tailored to specific needs.
All right, well, lead away.
Let's dive deeper in part 2.
I'm ready. Welcome back to our deep dive into EmCall.
In part 1,
We laid the groundwork, explored EmTech Enterprise's history,
their background?
EmCall's cloud foundation, those impressive reliability claims.
Yeah, 99.999% uptime. Hard to beat that.
And we dug into some of the cool features.
Like the UC client,
And that mobile app,
showcasing how they're tackling flexibility and mobility for businesses.
which is super important these days.
Essential.
And remember those worries about internet outages and power failures?
Oh yeah, the what ifs.
We talked about how EmCall addresses those.
Keeping you connected even when things get rough.
Exactly. But now, let's shift gears and get into the specifics.
Okay, specifics.
How EmCall translates to real savings.
Savings, everyone loves savings.
And streamlined operations for businesses like yours.
That's the key.
So one of the biggest selling points
Hit me with it.
is the cost savings compared to traditional phone systems.
Okay, break it down for me.
This is where the cloud-based model really shines.
Cloud-based, all right.
With EmCall, you say goodbye to those huge upfront hardware costs.
No more buying all that equipment.
And those never-ending maintenance fees.
Yeah, those can add up.
No more need to have a technician on speed dial.
So you're saying it's simpler?
Way simpler.
I like it.
It's all handled in the cloud,
Cloud, cloud, cloud.
which means predictable monthly expenses.
No more surprises.
And no budget surprises.
That's huge for businesses.
Huge.
Okay, and what about that unlimited calling?
Ah, yes. Unlimited local and long-distance calling in the U.S. and Canada.
That was a big one from part 1.
It is potentially huge, especially for businesses racking up those long-distance charges.
Those charges can be killer.
It flips the script on the traditional per-minute pricing model.
It's like a flat rate, right?
Exactly. You know what you're paying up front.
Transparent.
Transparency is key.
Okay, so we've covered cost savings.
But it's not just about direct savings.
What else is there?
EmCall boasts a bunch of features designed to boost productivity and efficiency,
Okay, efficiency, I like it.
which indirectly impacts your bottom line.
Makes sense. So give me an example.
Think about the time saved with that UC client.
The one that brings everything together.
Exactly. All your communication tools in one platform.
No more juggling a million apps.
No more switching between apps, hunting for that one message.
Or using 5 different devices just to get things done.
It's about consolidation and streamlining workflows.
Streamlining, that's the name of the game.
And the mobile app is like having your office in your pocket.
You keep saying that, and I'm starting to believe it.
It empowers employees to work from anywhere without missing a beat.
Okay, flexibility, I'm getting it.
That flexibility is key in today's fast-paced world, where remote work and mobile teams are becoming the norm.
The new normal, right?
Speaking of smooth transitions,
What about them?
their implementation process seems surprisingly painless.
Oh, tell me more.
They've got this structured 5-step plan.
5 steps. Okay.
Makes the switch feel manageable.
Manageable. Yeah.
You get a dedicated project manager.
Someone to hold your hand.
They help schedule installation and training.
They do all that.
And they stick around until everything's working perfectly.
Well, I'm walking away before it's done.
They're committed.
I like that.
It's like they're saying, look, we know change can be scary.
Change is scary.
Especially when it comes to your phone system.
It's the lifeline of the business.
So we're going to be with you every step of the way.
That's reassuring.
It removes those barriers to entry that a lot of businesses fear.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let's zoom in on some specific features
Let's do it.
that really highlight what EmCall is offering,
Okay, I'm ready.
especially for businesses living in the cloud.
Cloud-based businesses, got it.
That automatic rerouting feature, for example.
The one we talked about earlier.
It's a lifesaver during power outages or internet hiccups.
Oh, yeah, like an insurance policy for your communications?
Insurance, I like that analogy.
It ensures that even if something unexpected happens,
And let's face it, things happen.
your business doesn't go silent.
You stay connected.
Calls get through.
Customers don't even know anything's wrong.
It's crucial for cloud-based businesses that rely on internet connectivity.
Absolutely, you're at the mercy of the internet.
And that mobile app we keep mentioning.
The mobile app, our favorite topic.
It's almost tailor-made for the cloud.
How so?
With more and more employees working remotely or on the go.
The mobile workforce.
Having a mobile app that turns their smartphone into a full-fledged office phone,
It's like magic?
it's essential.
Okay, I'm convinced.
It's about empowering your team to work from anywhere, anytime, without sacrificing productivity or that professional touch.
So you can be in your pajamas and still sound professional.
Exactly.
And I love that QR code onboarding feature.
It's pretty slick.
New employees can scan a code and be on the phone system in seconds.
No complicated setup procedures, no IT headaches.
Simple and easy.
Beautiful in its simplicity.
Another thing cloud-based businesses love.
Tell me.
A user-friendly admin portal.
Control.
EmCall gives you complete control over your phone system.
All from one place?
All from a single interface.
Nice.
You can manage users, monitor call activity, dive into detailed reports,
That's powerful.
even handle those paperless invoices.
All from anywhere with an internet connection.
So you could be on a beach somewhere.
And still manage your phone system.
The dream,
It's about putting you in the driver's seat.
even though the system's in the cloud.
You get visibility, control, and the flexibility to manage your communications from wherever you are.
Okay, now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked.
What's up?
Call analytics.
Call analytics. Interesting.
EmCall provides in-depth reporting on call activity.
So what does that tell you?
It can offer valuable insights into your operations.
Give me an example.
You can see call volume patterns, identify peak hours, track call durations, even monitor employee performance.
Wow. That's a lot of data.
It's a goldmine of information.
So you're not just making calls.
You're using data to make informed decisions.
I see.
You can optimize staffing levels, identify bottlenecks in your customer service workflow,
Streamlining again?
ultimately enhance the overall customer experience.
Data-driven decisions?
And for businesses with high call volume and complex customer interactions,
High-volume, complex interactions.
they offer a contact center feature.
Okay, a mini call center.
It's like having a mini call center built right into your phone system.
So what does that entail?
Think advanced call routing, queuing, and reporting capabilities.
Sounds robust.
All designed to handle large volumes of calls efficiently and ensure a seamless customer experience.
Efficiency and seamlessness.
It's a game changer for businesses that rely on phone communication as their primary channel for customer interaction.
Makes sense, but before we wrap up part 2,
We have to talk about the big one,
the elephant in the room.
security.
Security, always a concern,
It's a valid concern.
especially when you're putting your entire phone system in the cloud.
Trusting a third party with sensitive business communications.
Can be a bit unnerving.
Definitely.
Well, EmTech Enterprises seems to get that.
How so?
They're pretty upfront about their security measures,
That's good.
emphasizing the multiple layers of protection they've implemented to safeguard their data centers
Okay, layers of protection.
and ensure the confidentiality and integrity of your communications.
Confidentiality and integrity, the two big ones,
They highlight their geo-redundant infrastructure,
which we talked about earlier,
which not only guarantees uptime,
but also acts as a data backup and disaster recovery solution. So you're covered on multiple fronts.
exactly,
And they mentioned something called Prioritized Voice Traffic, or QoS.
QoS, what's that all about?
It ensures your voice calls get priority over other internet traffic, preventing those dreaded lag spikes or dropped calls.
So your calls stay crystal clear.
Crystal clear. No interruptions.
They're serious about call quality.
It's all about building trust.
Trust is essential.
They understand that security is paramount in this industry.
Absolutely.
And they're making a conscious effort to earn and maintain that trust.
Which is crucial.
So, to sum up part 2.
Let's do it.
It's clear that EmCall is more than just a phone system.
It's a whole platform.
It's a comprehensive communication platform designed to meet the needs of modern businesses, especially those operating in the cloud.
Cloud-based businesses.
They're offering flexibility, reliability, cost savings, and a whole suite of features that can truly transform how you communicate.
Transforming communication.
But we're not done yet.
There's more.
In part 3, we'll explore some real-world use cases for EmCall.
Real-world examples.
And help you determine if it's the right fit for your specific business needs.
The right fit. That's key.
We'll also dive into those advanced customization options and integrations.
Getting into the nitty-gritty.
That allow you to mold EmCall to your unique workflows and processes.
It's about tailoring it to your needs.
So stick with us for part 3, where we'll wrap up our EmCall deep dive.
The grand finale.
And equip you with the knowledge you need to make an informed decision about your business communications.
Making informed decisions, that's what we're all about.
Welcome back. In parts 1 and 2, we got into the nitty-gritty of EmCall. The features, the benefits, why it's a good fit for cloud-based businesses.
We covered a lot of ground: cost savings, reliability, flexibility, even touched on security.
But now, let's see how EmCall works in the real world.
Real-world applications, let's do it.
Let's start with a common scenario. Managing a remote workforce. Remember that mobile app?
The mobile app, our favorite.
It's more than just making calls on the go.
It's about giving your remote team that full office experience wherever they are.
So picture this. Your sales team is spread out across the country, maybe even the world.
Global workforce.
But with the EmCall app, they're all reachable on their business lines, just like they were at their desks.
Clients get that consistent professional interaction.
No more cell phone static or trying to figure out personal numbers.
And it goes beyond voice calls.
Oh, yeah.
Integrated chat, video conferencing, even those presence indicators.
So you can see who's available.
Creates a virtual office space, keeps everyone connected.
Okay, now let's switch gears. Think about a startup that's growing super fast.
Rapid growth, exciting times.
New hires every month. The phone system needs to keep up.
But you don't want to break the bank.
That's where EmCall's scalability is a huge advantage. Adding users is a breeze.
A few clicks in the portal, that's it.
No calling a technician, no waiting around.
Grows as you grow.
And that QR code onboarding. New employees scan a code, boom, they're on the system.
Fast and easy onboarding.
Okay, one more scenario. A small business with a physical store.
Brick and mortar, got it.
They need a system to handle incoming calls, route them to the right person, maybe play some hold music.
EmCall can handle all of that. Multi-layer auto attendance, dial-by-name directory, even custom on-hold messages.
Creates a professional first impression.
Before anyone even picks up the phone.
And those stability features. Automatic rerouting during outages.
Keeps those calls connected.
Customers stay happy, no dropped calls.
Essential for businesses that can't afford to miss a single call.
But now, the big question. Is EmCall right for my business?
The million-dollar question.
What should businesses consider?
First, think about your pain points. High phone bills.
Current system holding you back.
Managing your phone system a nightmare.
EmCall addresses those issues.
But prioritize what matters most to your operation.
No one-size-fits-all solution.
Next, think about growth.
Are you expanding? Adding employees?
EmCall's scalability is a big plus if you're growing.
Choose a system that grows with you.
And, of course, budget.
We talked about cost savings.
But weigh those savings against your financial goals.
Good news is they offer customized quotes.
No guessing. You know exactly what it'll cost.
So, we've talked about what EmCall does.
Features, benefits, real-world examples.
But let's zoom out for a second.
Okay, big picture thinking.
What does this shift to cloud-based phone systems really mean for businesses?
It's a paradigm shift. Moving away from hardware, embracing flexibility and cost-effectiveness.
That's like leveling the playing field.
Small businesses have access to the same powerful tools as big corporations.
And it's not just about catching up.
It's about embracing the future of work.
Location is less relevant. Teams are more distributed.
Communication needs to be seamless and reliable no matter where people are.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into EmCall, I'm honestly excited.
Excited about the possibilities.
This isn't just about making calls
It's about empowering businesses to connect and collaborate,
and achieve their goals in new ways,
simplifying communication, reducing costs.
freeing businesses to focus on what they do best.
Absolutely.
If you're ready to embrace the cloud and reimagine your business communication, check out EmCall.
It might be the solution you've been searching for.
And that's a wrap on this deep dive. We hope you found it informative and helpful.
Until next time, keep those questions coming and keep exploring the world of communication technology.